Hi everybody, Karina Ledesma here, author of Put Your Mask On First, You Can Give What You Don't Have, a strategic interventionist and network marketing leader. And my mission is to help people to have a better life, to inspire them and to give them instruction and strategies to help them achieve their goals. So today I have something to talk to you about that I know I've been there and probably you have been there too. Have you ever felt like you have no motivation, lack of interest in things, lack of enthusiasm, when it's like nothing really can get you going? This is a state of apathy. And sometimes people confuse this state with depression because, we tend to generalize things and we don't feel good or we are not very motivated and we go right away, oh yeah, I am depressed or I feel depressed. And actually, most of those states that we get in is apathy. And what I'm going to share with you today is 5 strategies on how to get or to overcome, to get off or to overcome apathy. What a horrible state to be in, right? None of us want to be there. However, we get there. And there's some reasons why things happen to us. And once we learn what the reasons are, and when we learn certain strategies, then we can turn it around. I love strategies because I believe that strategies are like recipes, right? If you want to eat your favorite dish and you want to cook it yourself, you need to have the recipe for that dish. You need to know what are the ingredients, and you need to follow a sequence of, or when you are working with those ingredients in order for you to have that dish that you want. Strategies are the same, and what is beautiful about this is that once you learn a strategy for something, then you can use it over and over again. Okay, so today is about how to overcome apathy. Let's start with the strategy number 1. Connect with your passion. Try to think, what are those things that make you feel alive? And we all have definition about passion, and we all know what passion is. And my definition is that passion is an intensified love, when we really love something to the deepest. And I want you to think for a moment, what are those things that you really love deeply? What is your passion? And connect with those. Maybe you haven't been living or experiencing your passion for the longest time, and wouldn't be now a right moment, a beautiful moment to start connecting with what's real for you and what makes you feel alive. So connect with your passion. That alone is going to help you feel better and start creating enthusiasm and motivation in your life. Strategy number 2. I love this one, and it's raise your standards. What a simple but yet powerful statement. Raise your standards. And people come to me sometimes and they ask me if you could say one word to describe what do we do to change our life, to improve our life, to create progress in our life. I will say raise your standards. There is nothing more important than just keep moving forward and just create a larger version of things. Like, I always love to see people that had to lose a lot of weight, and probably you saw it too, people that lost, maybe 100 pounds. And they not only got to that healthy weight, but they raised their standards and they decided now they want to be fit, and then started working out and eating even healthier than they were eating before. And then all of a sudden you see them and they have these amazing bodies, you know, with muscle, low body fat, and it's only one reason why, because they didn't have only the objective of losing the weight. Once they got to that point, they raised the standard to create a better body, and that for me is it. That is the difference between success and failure. That is the difference between winners and losers. If you keep having the same standards all your life, you will never win in life. So remember, raise your standard and try to think right now, what would be one standard that you need to raise? You only know. Nobody knows better than you. Know your spouse, know your friends, your kids, your parents. You know what is the standard that you need to raise, that it will help you create a better you. Strategy number 3, set new goals. I mean, if you feel in a state of apathy, it's because you don't have anything to look forward to. You don't have objectives, you don't have goals, you just don't have things to get yourself, you know, going. So you need to get new goals, and maybe you just, you know, achieve certain things in your life, because this is not a matter of, you know, being successful or not, because you can be successful and still be in these states of apathy, because it's more about having something to look forward, something that really excites you. That's why we need to constantly set goals. I was reading an article about the astronauts, and the first astronaut that got to the moon, and you know, can you imagine what you had to do to really get there? The years of training, the type of diet that they had, the type of, you know, mindset. And then they went to the moon, and then when they came back, they were totally depressed, and they got into alcohol and drugs, and you know, psychologists, psychiatrists were trying to study what happened in the brain, what all this process did to them, and they found out only one thing: they didn't set new goals. Can you imagine after going to the moon, what's next, right? So it's one of the examples that show you how important it is for human beings to create new goals, to create something that gets you excited and gets you going, because at the end, try to think, it's not what you get, it's what you become in the process what really matters. And when we stay still and we feel that we're not growing, we start dying inside. So number 3 is set new goals. Strategy number 4, I love this one. And it's create new habits, because I think we are creatures of habits. You know, we do certain things every single day, sometimes many times a day. And most of us, we learn certain habits and we keep repeating those habits for the rest of our lives. We never stop and ponder and think, maybe it's more than this. Maybe there's different ways to do things, to think, to react, and we just get stuck in the habits that we learn. And one of the things that helped me improve my life, it was just add new habits to my life. So think today, what are those new habits that you can incorporate into your life that you know, because you know, deep inside you, you know, what are those habits that you can start incorporating into your life today that will make you improve, that will make you feel happier and full of yourself, and it will help you move towards the goals that you have. And number 5, last one, is design and execute the right plan of action. And listen, no, I didn't say only design and execute a plan of action. I said the right plan of action, because you can have a plan of action that is incorrect and it would take you to the incorrect results. So it's very important, I would say crucial, once you set your plan of action to get the things that you want in life, to make sure to go over, you know, and make sure that that plan that you set is the right plan of action. Because if you don't have the right plan of action, then you will get to a place that you don't want to be. So it's so simple, but sometimes, you know, we don't talk about these things, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I love what I do, because every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time, I will be doing this Facebook Live, and I will pick different subjects to talk about and to give you some strategies that can help you improve your life. And if you have questions, or if you have subject that you would like me to talk about, to teach about, you just can send me a message or just post a comment here, and I will be bringing those subjects. There's so many things that we can talk about and that we can learn. But remember, I'm gonna go over one more time. So, how to get out of the apathy? If I found them here, I have all my cards here. So, the number one is connect with your passion. Start from today, today, start applying, start doing things different, connect with what you really love. Number two, raise your standards, okay? Number three, I have it right here, set new goals. What is one goal that you can set today that is gonna help you create motivation and enthusiasm in your life? Number four, create new habits. And number five, design and execute the right plan of action. I'm using a new camera today, so I'm not seeing myself, which I love it, I see maybe my phone I can see, and where is my phone? No, I don't know where I have my phone, but we try new things to make sure that, you guys can listen well and can see better, and I can create these videos every Wednesday to give you strategies to help you improve your life. Thank you for joining me. God bless. Bye.